Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Space Engineers. Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Quantum Tater on the toilet. Say hello, Quantum Tater on the toilet. Oh, I can't open my visor when I'm sitting down. How's it going, everybody? That is an intro for the ages. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day so far. I am on the verge of going on an incredible vacation, which means I'm recording this a little earlier than normal for Wednesday. But I did get some comments. I actually started to record last night and I had a little bit of writer's block, and I didn't have any comments because, well, this episode 52 had not been posted yet. So, this is episode 53. Welcome aboard the Soul Strider, Soul Strider's toilet. Let's see, what did we do? Last time, we started the process of building out our secondary solar array. And with that, Solar Hinge 2, that's named properly. With that, we were getting ready to get this a second solar turret. A second solar turret controller so that this thing would be able to point itself at the yeah, at the sun. And it looks like maybe we don't have enough stuff for Bob to finish his job. So we'll go see what our inventory looks like for Space Bob, and we'll go ahead and get that cracking out. Go, yeah, get in there. Um, so off camera, I did a little bit of like design work, and I haven't built anything obviously, but I did some design work on this area here, kind of making like seeing what it was going to look like with regards to um, building stuff out and different things like that. I and kind of getting a depot set up. So really quick, we can take a look at our inventory while we talk. So on the last episode, Chad had said his input, he likes the time skips for travel, especially if nothing happens on the in-betweens of the travel. And then he likes time lapses for buildings because you can watch progression and things of that nature. And I think I agree wholeheartedly with that. Let me see what else. He said the time skip for longer than 3K, which I think is going to be maybe not every distance, but it's going to be quite a bit of stuff. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. We probably need, looks like we have all the base components. We'll probably use some more of those, some more displays. You know, we don't have those solar panels. That is probably the thing we need most. So let's just go ahead and crank out 1,000 of those bad boys. We should have enough silicone and everything for that. Chad also said his idea is to build an actual base station on the moon, and then asteroids just get like mining outposts. I think that could be a good idea. I would need to sort of create a standardization, like, well, there's no way to do that because asteroids don't all look the same. But like they would need to have power, so probably enough batteries to supplement against one single solar array, and then the drills. So I might, maybe we design like a quick little mining base that's just specifically designed to not have any air or anything, just the refinery, a docking port, a drill or two, and then maybe we do that. I don't know. I haven't decided exactly how I want to do that. I was thinking of just like getting the ore and coming back and forth was my plan. But I do like the idea of having like maybe a base on the moon. Um, we didn't really build the Earth base, Earth-like base didn't really have like they didn't really have. Let's see, we're still producing. That's good. The Earth-like base didn't have really. It wasn't like a fleshed out base, and so I could see that it probably needed some help. I think this is done. Did we weld it all up? We did. So I probably need to build up some more structure here. I'm going to go ahead and start that process and go grab some steel plates, just to make it look a little more fleshed out. And then what else? What else? Yeah, go down here. I've got need some steel plates. And just grab a whole chunk of them. How are we on battery cells? We have 361, so okay, we should be good. I might grab another 100 just to have. I think Um, so, as I was saying, I thought about like, so I designed a bit of an outpost base here that I think would still be useful in this space, like maybe for like a fueling depot, because it's fuels more reactive. So maybe that's the excuse there, is that we have like a more aggressive looking outpost or something to that effect. I'm not really sure though. And then let's see. I'm trying to think what would be another good. Oh, I didn't need to do that. Could just done that right there. All right, we'll go ahead and go pop. And all right. Alrighty, so let's see. Do this. And then that just gives it some extra structure. I like leaving the gaps at the bottom of this because if, let's say, a ship comes in and nukes this whole thing, at least it's got an extra leg to attempt to kind of stand on and maybe a bit more resistant to the instantaneous destruction. Although we haven't seen any attacking people. I've got the economy block on for sure. And it just kind of seems like there's nothing going on economy-wise, which is really strange to me. So, um, and then just for the fun of it, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna add another battery right here. I, I don't see a reason not to. Um, just because like it's extra juice. It fleshes that out. I think it looks a little better. That looks unwelded. So let's go ahead and grab those up. Do that. What else? Okay, so we got this. This is ready to go. Everything up here is named properly. I think with it all named properly, we can work on the secondary solar deal. Um, what else do I think? I think this is fine enough. I don't think it needs to be more braced than that. That's good enough. Um, other things. Chad also commented he liked the rock box, its zippiness. It was a good addition to the fleet. I appreciate that. I also enjoy it. It's one of those, like, I wanted to make the most efficient possible miner, and so that's kind of what I was going for. I know I took it off. What did I did. I just wholesale took it off. Okay, so what we need to do. Other comments from episode 51. I didn't see this, I think, until later, or maybe it came a little later. I'm not really sure. But Clyde had said, great video, nobody died, nothing blew up. And some extra ideas on how to scout space stuff. And so, yeah, I appreciate the nobody died, nothing blew up is highly helpful. So, thank you for that. Um, you know what I need? I think it's time. Let's go ahead and I'm going to grind these things down really quick. And I think it's time to come into here, go to production, and say, you know what? Maybe I need a better tool. I need a better. I don't. I gotta be honest. I'm very leery about a tier 3 grinder because I feel like I would just chop everything up, and I already have enough problems with that. So we're gonna build a single tier 2. We're gonna build a tier 3 of that and a tier 3 of that. And that's just what I want to do. So I'm gonna grab that tool. Where'd it go? Here we are. So you can have that. I'll take that. You can have that. Also have that. I need my other tool. Where is it at? Come on. Finish it up. Really? There it is. Yeah, beautiful. And that's just, I gotta say, I want to have better tools. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna do welder, grinder. There we go. Oh, beautiful. Now I can chop some stuff up. It still feels slow. That's funny. That's okay.
Inventory full.
Oops. Sorry, Bob. giving you work over here. Okay, so what we're doing, um, what I'm thinking about doing here, so I've got a couple of things on my list today. Sorry, I'm a little distracted by my nonsense here. Ah,
Inventory full.
oh my goodness. Okay, what are we doing? So what we're doing,
Energy low.
we got energon low. We're gonna go sit in our spaceship right here, and we're gonna talk. So Clyde from Pipsfit 51 was happy that nobody died, and then was happy he got some ideas. Maybe not happy, but he was there. He was there about nobody died. Um, so what I'm gonna do today. Uh, so Lord Chaos also mentioned. Oh, you know what? My stupid comment didn't. It didn't. That's unfortunate. The comment. I made notations of it, and I guess when I was editing something, I deleted it. But Lord Chaos said he agreed with Chad on everything. That when you come across space-time, maybe build like a few refineries to process it quicker and transfer to the Soul Strider. So I think that could be a good idea. I think the consensus is that you guys would like to see little mining outposts as opposed to like one big base here that we just go back and forth to. So I think that may be what we're doing. So what I want to do today, since we're on the subject of doing things, we are going to set up the projector piece for. We are going to set up a projector piece for. If I can find the thing I need, we're going to set up a projector piece for the. Is that all the pieces? Did I get it all? Okay, we're going to set a projector to build out the station that I designed offline. For this piece here. We're going to move Bob back down because I believe he's still way up there. In fact, we can start moving him down now because I think he's finished with the solar array. And I believe there's some more metal in the tube up there that he did not get a chance to weld up. So let's go ahead and go here, take a look, and let's start migrating the box. I wish there was a quicker way to do this, and there might be. I just don't know it. Okay, I'm going to move the box there for now. So I want to set up our little space station base, or our hydrogen refueling base with a control tower. That's really what it's going to be. It's going to have a control tower in it. And I think Bob should be welding up all this now, which he is. Beautiful. You can see all the parts that aren't welded, and they're all encapsulated. Perfect. So while we do that, let's go ahead and grab the. I need a control panel here. And the control panel is going to have, first and foremost, Space Bob. Toggle on off. And then let's go ahead and grab ourselves a projector. And we're going to put that guy right here to be out of the way for right now. Oh, that's not out of the way enough, actually. So we're actually going to put that guy right here to be out of the way. We're going to call this Depot Projector. Perfect. And then I'll show you guys what it looks like once I get it set up. So Depot Projector, toggle on off. We want to be able to move it forward first. Check. Move it vertically next. Check. Move it horizontally final. Check. And then on page 2, we're going to want to be able to do pitch. Which, it's funny because this pitch yaw, you know what I might do? I'm going to be traveling Saturday, but I might record an extra episode today. And we're going to go through some projector stuff. We're going to do some trial and error maybe. Like I'll bring up some blueprints. I'll be like, okay, this is what it looks like when you take the blueprint from this angle, like, etc. Doing that kind of thing. And see how the projector really works. Because honestly, I don't know. and that's frustrating. So go to page 1. We're going to turn Bob off for a second. We're going to say depot projector. Come here. Blueprints. I believe I called it space something. What did I call it? Refueling. Hydrogen. I gotta be honest, I have no idea what I called that blueprint yesterday. I've got a lot of crap, don't I? Yeah, look at all the crap I got. All the crap. Is there a way to sort by old? There's not. Um, a lot of things. Yeah, it's not that. It's sorry guys. It's taking a minute for me to find. I didn't realize I had so many blueprints. I need to go clean these bad boys up. I've got a couple that obviously I didn't build. I got some like workshop guys, different things like that. Testing various pieces. But I truly cannot remember what I called this bloody base. And that is beyond frustrating. Anyway, there it is. SB, Space Base Fueling Depot. Wow, such a good name. That's probably the best. That's probably the best name I could have come up with. Okay, let's see how bad it is. Oh, it's very bad. Okay. So let's go to page 2. Okay, I need to go back this direction. Okay, actually I think that might be pseudo-correct. So let's see if we can... Okay, so then let's see, what does horizontal do? Okay, vertical is that. So let's move it horizontally. Ah, do we have it? We do. We have it upside down. So now I need to go to here. And that's right. So then now we gotta go... Nope, 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 nope. We don't want to go up. We want to go back that way. And we'll do forward. Oh, we won't do forward. 7. And then we probably need to do vertical. So if we do forward, backwards, vertical. Nope. Forward, backwards, do. Let's go take a look and see what we got. Okay, so we are 1 off. We're going to come here. We're going to say keep projection. We're 1 off. It looks like we're 1 off for the horizontal piece. Is that right? Huh. We're off a couple now. That's interesting. Are we? Ah, blast. I think I know what's happening now. There. That's what's supposed to be here, so yeah. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. Excuse me. So, we're going to go back here. And that's number 8. So if we go 7, 7, boom. I think that might actually be perfectly lined up now. Let's see, are we perfectly lined up? Looks like we are. And that's what it looks like, guys. This is it. This is the base. It's gonna has an interior section, captain's desk, some button panels here, an upper deck to look out, plenty of lights. That was the design we went with. Lots of stuff. So yeah, that's what we need. This obviously is currently in the way of things, but that's because it's running our current setup. And so Yeah, okay. So now what we can do, because it looks like Bob is still not in the proper range of everything, so I can come over here, come in here, sit down, say, okay, Bob, where you at? We're going to move you forward, and probably going to, I think that encapsulates everything, so let's go ahead and turn this guy off. I don't need that anymore. And we are going to go ahead and start the welding process. We're going to let Bob get to work. So that's step one. We're going to set this thing up and we're going to let Bob get to work. While Bob is getting to work, we're going to come right here. I'm going to say, probably 1,000 of those. Get another 1,000 of those, 1,000 of those. And 1,000 of those for no reason, 1,000 of those for no reason. Yeah, that should be it. And what we're going to do, so we got that set up. We've finished the solar array, check. And let's go up there and validate. We've got this finished. Ooh, we didn't finish all of it. Let's go ahead and grab all that. Come down here, grab me some steel plates. And I will weld all that up for Bob since he could not do his job. Okay, so this is all welded up. The solar array, the secondary solar array is finished as far as build goes. Obviously, it needs to be has to be attuned to a controller, but I don't have the controller yet, so that's coming. So we've got that. Secondary solar array is up and running. So what we're going to do now, we're going to hunt for uranium. That's the next step. We're going to go on the hunt for Uranium October. Just because I feel like it's necessary. So I'm going to go ahead and plop this stuff in there. I don't need it. And then while Bob is working, we will get out here and we will break loose. Tanks on. And we're gonna go on the hunt for the uranium. We found gold last time. I don't think we really needed it. We have an iron location. I could go set up. We could do like an iron and a cobalt, same refinery base. Maybe build something there. Yeah. But for now, what we're gonna do, I think we're gonna take off in a direction. We're gonna head towards space ice, and then it's so loud. It is very loud, I think. That's one of the weirdest things, how loud the cockpit is and some stuff. We're going to head towards space ice. Maybe pick up some ice so we have some refueling potential and oxygen and all of that fun stuff. And then, yeah, we're going to go out this direction looking for uranium. So I'm going to do the time skips to these things because obviously it's more than 3K away. And then, yeah. Alrighty, we are back with some space ass. Good old space ass. Let's see. Should be right on here. Yeah, we're gonna grab some ice really quick, just for refueling purposes. We haven't used a whole bunch of fuel carting around. I will say on the way here, I did pass an asteroid that had some nickel, so I do have a nickel spot now readily available for us. I don't feel... I thought I had... I grabbed some nickel too, so I've got some ice coming on board for the refueling purposes. I actually don't... Does this have O2? It does. It does have an O2 generator. Alright, let's see. What's in that rock right there, we think? Next rock we're going to definitely has stone. That's how useful. Got some stone. Wow, looks like stone. Looks like that rock is full of stone. That's so weird. I've not had this much issue. I think usually, it's funny, platinum's always harder for me to find than any other thing, but it kind of looks like good old uranium's gonna be the challenge of the day. The challengeador, as they nobody says that, but if they did say that, that's what they would. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and mark distance towards there. Get some speed up. Cut that speed, and then let's go here. I don't know if I have the batteries. Oh, I only have one. I have one battery on this ship. That's not bad. It's not great. I forgot about that. I mean, mostly because the battery life is concerning because of the O2 generator. So O2, I'll put this on the bar too, and we're probably going to turn it off because I do not need it sucking up all my power. And now we have 2 days instead of an hour, so that's good. All right, what do we got? This looks like. Looks like gold. There's gonna be gold in this rock. So yeah, I'll pick you up when we get there. All right, we are back. What do we got? Ice, as predicted. Some more space ice. This rock is freaking huge, by the way. Let's see. GPS, space ice. And we're labeling each one of these because honestly, like I said, you're gonna looking in space where all rocks look the same at a certain distance, and so you kind of wanna, you know, give yourself an advantage. Also, really quick, just so you know, the new spotlights, like while very cool, are very power hungry. Look at this. We have 3 days of power. As soon as I turn on my spotlights for lighting, that stuff, it goes from 3 days to 2 days of power just with lights on. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, it's just a big rock of ice. Okay, so we got ice here. Let's take a look at this. I think that's the alien planet over there. What if I put this on the down thing? That may be a better idea, but it's fine. We'll leave it there. Scanning. We've got stone. Of course. Of course, of course. Looks like nothing useful. Man, that's we're drawing blanks here for useful rocks, man. That's doesn't. I mean, it's not that it doesn't happen, but it's definitely happening today. What about that guy? What do we know about that guy? See if I can point at it better. Maybe I need to go add a camera so I can point at stuff better, more effectively. Let's see if the scan changes. There's another mod that uses landing gear. And when the landing gear touches down, it scans, it pulses the ground. That could be a cool mod to use. Like instead of trying to scan at long range like this, like you touch the land on the asteroid and it sends a pulse through it and says, okay, this is what's here. Looks like magnesium is definitely on that rock there. That may be worth a look at. So we're going to point off to the side of that guy. And we are going to see if it does in fact have magnesium. Definitely doesn't have uranium. Which is not at all frustrating. Alright, what about you? Get a scan of you while we're sitting here drifting. Stone. Come on, something good here. Cobalt, maybe? Nope. Looks like nothing useful. It is brutal. I believe we're heading towards this guy. Yeah, we are. Okay. And I'll see you on the other side. Holy crap, guys. Look what I found. It is an ice asteroid. Literally 100% ice. That's insane. That's a lot of ice. This is a monumentous occasion. I've never actually found one of these. GPS ice asteroid. Wow. That's crazy. It's not helpful in the slightest, but it is crazy how much ice there is. Interesting. Look how voxelated it looks because of the, like, because of it. Like how like massive this, like how craggy it looks because ice is so reflective. Isn't that freaking wild? This shit's crazy. I never found one of these. I thought they were all jokes. You know what that looks like? That has iron in it right there. You can see the little like red blip. Yeah. Um, so yeah, we continue the hunt. We have been to a couple asteroids. I've quit cutting between each one because I found a couple that were literally like that massive rock right there. That one literally was just stone. Like that's all that was there was stone. Like it's become quite the hassle if I'm being honest. Let's see what this guy is. I bet it's also just ice, but we'll find out. I have the generator on just to kind of recoup some fuel. Um, I don't think I need it right this second, but I just thought I would start using it. Yep, more ice. What do you know? So let's see what that guy is. And then we'll get underway once more. We're looking at... Looks like a nothing burger. Where's iron at on this list? Just let it flip one more time. It circles through all the different things. Honestly, if you could add a secondary screen where I could have it like in one long uniform screen, that'd be very useful. Yeah. I think iron, yeah, there's iron. That is iron, that little red spot that I'm seeing right about there. That's iron. Okay, so what's next? Where do we go from here? What do we got? This guy. Real quick, let me check a comment. I want to see what I um uh let's see. Let's see. Okay. And we are gonna get back to it. We are back on the way to the next rock. Guys, seriously, I cannot another giant ice asteroid. Like I've been flying around for a minute now, and I gotta say, look, like we are currently where are we at? We're 82 kilometers from base, and I've not come across a single bloody freaking asteroid with uranium in it. That is bonkers. It's honestly a little frustrating if I'm being realistic here. And I've also found a couple of asteroids that are literally just stone. Like the guy, where is it? That guy over there? It's literally just a chunk of stone. There's nothing else in it. So we are going to start heading back towards the base, is our plan. We're going to fly back towards the base and see what we can find along the route. I did find space silver, though, in one of these stupid rocks. Actually, let's go to this guy and see if it's also just freaking space stone. And I'll pick you up on the other side. What do we got here? Hopping around the galaxy like a freaking crazy person. We're burning through energy to try to keep our tanks from bottoming out completely while I hunt these giant rocks. This thing is also just... I think this is another solid, just stone, space stone. Nope, there's some iron. Perfect. And it's in a nice little cubby hole. Let's see what that looks like over there. Go take a look inside. Blop. Step inside. Walk this way. Ooh, iron and gold. Okay, well that's at least somewhat useful. GPS, space FEAU. Cool, cool. Perfect. And we are off to the next site en route to the base. Yeah, that rock looks like a potential right there. I've kind of given up scanning. It seems like something's going on with the mod. I don't know what that is, so I'll let you know. Pick you up on the other side. Oh, looks like we found some more space iron, guys. Deep into the cabins. This is a very space, what is that? Space Odyssey, whatever. Ba ba ba. It's cool. It's a good like cinematic shot right here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. It's a good cinematic shot of the whole thing. Go ahead and nope. GPS space FE. More iron. I have to say that's probably why it's the most abundant resource in the galaxy. And we're off again. We found some more silicon. I thought we did it. I saw the black and I was like, we did it! We found uranium! It's finally happened! But we did not. It's just silicon. Not that silicon's not useful in some form or fashion. There's a lot of silicon. Holy cow, look at that. That's a huge chunk of silicon surface. That's crazy. Space SI. And we're off again. Let's see, let's go look at that rock that looks absolutely like an ice asteroid. Alright. Hey, space nickel. Another big hole, looks like. Space nickel. And let's see, we need another rock to point at. Where's base currently? We are 25 kilometers from base. Let's go to that rock right there. And we're off. Alright, more silicon. Yay, more silicon. We love silicon. It's the best. Did I already space mark the silicon? I did not, so here we go. GPS, space, SI. What is that? It's interesting that that's not numerating these, because with iron they're definitely being numerated. Let's see, we're 40 kilometers from base. We've got hour of juice. Clusters like this typically have the same ore, which is really stupid. So what about that guy? What about you? Alright, we're off again. You know what? We're off again. Tally ho! It's ridiculous. This is a giant rock to have nothing in it. Oy. There's been a lot of that. A lot of stone. I could literally not mine iron, silicon, gravel, or any of that stuff, just predicated on the amount of stone I've located. I could just wipe out an entire asteroid and probably have all the resources I need, except for obviously ice and uranium, but good grief, that's massive. This is a massive rock to have nothing useful on it. Alright, we are 33 kilometers from base. I see something that could be in planetary gravity. We're gonna go take a look, and we're off again. You know what we're gonna do, guys? I was just thinking, because this is... Let me see what's going on. Let's see... Something's making a lot of noise. Let's stop that. Oh, something's making sound. Oh. Well, that's obnoxious. That was not what I wanted that to do. Why are all these things open? What's happening? Steam, you're being weird. Quit it. Quit being weird, Steam. Okay. What I was gonna do is I was gonna see really quick. I know this is a interruption into our work here, but or detector enhancement. High range ore detectors. Let's see. Ore detector plus plus. This says 1800 meters. Increases small grid to 600 meters, large grid to 1800 meters. This mod changes large ore detector range from 1250 max, small ore to 250 max. What do we think's better? If we were to get one of these, which one of these would you be? I'm curious to see what this animated one looks like. Oh, it's just, that's cool. That's neat. No, it's not necessary, but it's neat. I don't think 600, 1800. This one's 1250, 250. I'll tell you what, they're both highly rated. I think we're gonna grab one of these just because. Let's see, what does this do? Increases the range of the ore detector. Please give 5 stars. I guess we're gonna grab this one because it's a max of 1250, but you can change it so that scales better. Yeah, let's We're gonna download that. Obviously, we're not gonna have it for this round because I'm still hunting for crap, by the way. It is ridiculous. I'm in a rock right now that is just seemingly more stone. I've not, like, it's a little bewildering. I honestly am very surprised I haven't found uranium yet. Like, it's uncanny how many rocks I've visited. Like, let's just take a look, guys. Like, we look at the GPS marker. All the ones that don't say space obviously are not space. Home base on Earth, but ice asteroid. It's obviously in space. But look at the number of. We're gonna change this, by the way. This is just gonna be fuel depot. Um, but yeah, look at this fuel depot. Oh, I should probably do space fuel depot, huh? But look, everything that starts with an S, just look how many I've created. Look at that. That is freaking nuts. And I've not found a single uranium deposit. I feel a little bit like that looks like an ice one. That looks like another ice asteroid right there. I feel like I'm honestly like, did I forget that? Like, did Space Engineers forget to spawn uranium? Like, does that ever happen? Does that happen? I have no idea. But it is largely infuriating, if I'm being honest right now. So let's go take a look at these two asteroids here. At that one, is that far enough away? I can't tell. No, it's pretty far away. So we'll take a look at all these, and I'll catch you on the other side. You know, guys, real quick, we're gonna exit. We're gonna save. We're gonna let it reload this mod. Load game. Edit. Settings. Mods. And we're gonna go ahead and grab that. We're gonna go ahead and install that right now. High range ore detectors. I will make sure that the list is updated. High range ore detectors. I will make sure that the list is updated on our playlist so that that is included because I am bewildered. Let's see. High range ore detectors. Increases base vanilla ore detector range. And then hit OK. OK. Load. We'll go back here. Open the workshop. It should pop up on that page. It doesn't because for some reason my Steam workshop is wonky. Ore detectors. Click this. Copy that. Paste it. It has been updated in the playlist just now while we're waiting to load because I'm that irritated by this. Honestly, it's not like 200 or 150 meters isn't bad. I know it's a little bit more than that, like because obviously the system's showing 170, 160, but if I can increase it just enough to check the entire depth of a freaking, I want to check the entire depth of the freaking, what do you call it? Of the asteroid, and it doesn't seem like that's possible right now. It seems impossible. And it's very frustrating. Um, so let's see if that. Oh, I can. So let's check ore detector. And now, oh, okay. So let's say we just put it to not even go crazy, just 300 meters. That 350 meters. That should guarantee that the depth of this asteroid is detected. And if there was anything in it, it would be like, hey, there's stuff in this asteroid, and there isn't. So, where are we? Where's base at? We are space. The fuel depot is there. Let's go to this one next. We are on our way. Hey. Look at that. That's weird. Look what we found, guys. Silicone, or silver and magnesium. But the magnesium is just these two tiny rocks. That's funny. Alright, space. GPS. Space. MG. G-A-G. Alright, on to the next rock. That's got space on it. Wow, see, look at, I mean, we've inspected so many asteroids. It's a little, it's frustrating. Is there anything on the way back to the asteroid we haven't, or the base that we haven't found yet, or we haven't looked at? It's pretty empty over there. Oh, there's one. We'll go to that one next, and we're off. Hey, look at that, some more platinum. We did it, guys. We found platinum. More platinum. This is a cool, interesting little base we got going on here. Or space. Space PT. This is becoming absurd. Alright, what do we think that giant rock right there has? Let's do a quick analysis of it. We'll stop the ship. We are 27 kilometers from base. Analysis is running. We definitely have, looks like nothing. Not uranium. For sure uranium's not on that rock. Even if we bump this thing up, like what if, okay, let's go to the ore detector and let's crank this thing. Let's go to 1250. And then we're going to go over there and look at this rock and see what happens. And we're off. See you on the other side. Look at that. We found cobalt. So even with, like, and that is crazy. Like, I'm this close to the rock now. Let's see how close we are. That's how deep the cobalt is in this freaking, I think it's 600 meters on the other side of this rock. Let's do a quick loop around. We might have to call the search for uranium over right now. I'm running low on fuel. Let's see what we got in our inventory. We should have some, we still have ice and some nickel and some stone. I feel like we're gonna need to, like, look at that. It's freaking 500 meters inside this rock. And I don't know if the gameplay loop for mining should include, like, oh, you've got to drill in a bit to every asteroid that's giant like this. You have to, or you just have to circle it in a succinct enough fashion. You know, this, at least it's on the other side of the rock here, it looks like. So that's good. And I see another rock, the next prey. Hey, look at that. Space cobalt right there. Cool. Already found some space cobalt. Alright, we are off to that next row. Let's see if it shows up any kind of analysis on that guy. Let's give it a look. We're scanning. It's got stone. Yay. I wonder if it's that prominent in stone, does that mean it just has stone? It looks like it has magnesium. We'll go take a look, and we're off. Look at that, guys. We found some magnesium. If we can power our base on bullets, we would do it. Look at this one. You have to fly inside to get to the magnesium. Let's do this. GPS space MG. Okay. Man, we're just on the hunt for things that don't exist. We are currently now, once again, 38. We're going to go to this rock here, and then we'll go to this rock, and then we're going to go to that rock to the left, down right there, and then I think we're going to call it. Let's see if the analysis thing will work on this guy. Let's point at it. I'm just looking for uranium, honestly. I don't want to look for anything else. I don't care about anything else at this moment. Stone, great, perfect. Silicone, perfect. Okay, what about you? What do you got? Just looking for uranium, pal. Come on, uranium. Pay dirt, pay dirt. No, maybe. Maybe. And we're off. Let's go, uranium. We did it, guys. We did it. We found uranium. I could scream. Uranium and iron, guys. It looks like the uranium is not exactly at the surface, but the uranium and iron, that's spectacular. Let's see if there's a hole on this other side. GPS, space, uranium, and iron. Now, because uranium is a little bit more precious, I'm thinking we grab a little right now, just as a sample, right? You got to get that sample size for uranium. We grab a sample, and then we bring the Soul Strider over here, which is 44 kilometers away, and we set up a quick mine for uranium specifically. And then, yeah, we'd have to build a whole bunch of stuff, but I think it might be worth it. So let's go ahead and grab that sample. Let's get the lights on. It looks like, no, we're good. Okay. All right. I'm just bore in right here. Be very careful about. Be very careful. No, we're gonna go ahead and do this. And why are we doing this way? Because I want to make sure that the depth we hit is right at the surface of the uranium. I don't want to waste too much of this, because if this is not a small block size, like if this is a... There it is. That's uranium right there. That's what it looks like, by the way, from stone and silicone. It looks like that. Sample. Okay, so let's go in here. Go ahead and pour this out for the ships. There it is. Look at that pay dirt. Alright guys, we did it. We found uranium. Okay. Perfect. I'm going to actually mark this. We marked the whole thing, right? But... Did we mark it? I thought we did, but I don't see my marker. There it is. So... GPS... Fine. That's where the refinery is going to go. Alright, let's get back home. We're going to cut the power to this so we got enough juice to make it. We've got the fuel. We're just going to start the sail home, and I will pick you up on the other side. And we're on the other side. We've returned home. Hey, look at that. We've got silicon and ice on our fuel depot station. In hindsight, if we'd found those ice asteroids before, I would have made the ice asteroid fuel depot. The fuel depot, one of those ice asteroids. But we are here, guys. We found it. How much uranium did we pick up? I don't think we grabbed very much. I got 227. Oh yeah, we have hardly any, but that's okay. We're gonna build a mine. I don't think we're gonna do that today, but we found uranium, which is hyper freaking critical to the existence of all. Wow, look at that. Guys, I think Bob may have finished the work. Let's get in here. Yeah, we're damaged, I can tell. It's okay. You know what I didn't do? Which I might do, because I don't use this camera to dock. I might delete the camera and put a satellite dish back there, because we currently don't have one, and that seems foolish. Alright, we are refueling. Systems go. Look at that. Yeah, alright, so here's our thing, which, by the way, I've got to fix some stuff, because obviously Bob didn't build it all, but when we come down here, you'll notice something. There's gravity. Got this walkway for all of our things here. This is currently in the way and will get removed here in a second. Come up here. We have an airtight space. Except for that this is not finished. Why is this not finished? What's not finished about it, I guess, is really the question. Oh, this guy right here. What do we need? Construction components. Oh, so we're out of construction components, it looks like. Yeah, we super are. Perfect. No big deal. What else? We need construction components. That's the thing we need the most. So real quick, let's just sit in our captain's desk. That shakes violently. Perfect. Love it. I love everything about that. Let's grab 2,000 construction components. Are we really out? That's crazy. Let's check our inventory and see what we got. This may be this little base area here may be a great place to set up tallies for all this stuff. So construction components. Yeah, let's go ahead and Grab another 2,000 of those bad boys. And once we're done, this place will be airtight. And yeah, I did use the little cheat to have this like hover thing. I use the colors, but so we come up here and we don't we okay. So we come up there. Hey, this one's complete. Walk around. Well, we will walk around. And it's got some button panels like to like check out. I was thinking with the button panels what I could do is be like, oh no, turn the drills off, boop, you know, that kind of thing. I'm not gonna set those things up right this second, but I did have that thought. Like same here, like, oh, turn the lights off because outside, if we take a look, just about to do that. Thank you. What do I have in my dog? Oh, I got nothing in the build planner. Okay, so outside, got lighting down there to see all that stuff. I've got lights pointing this way. Lights. For some reason, I have a lot of lights pointing in various directions. Why is that? That's not supposed to be the case. I mean, I got two pointing down, two pointing up is the idea, but it was only supposed to be one each, not two each. Oh, I guess, never mind. These are double blocked lights. So, just got a lot of lights in here to kind of give it that, to give it, you know, sort of a thing. And then we've got under here, I was going to have like a docking module potentially for a ship. I could bring out this direction. And then I got this bright green as our accent colors for safety stuff. Things of that nature. Look at that. This looks great, guys. Way to go, Bob. Bob, speaking of way to go, Bob, we need to get that colored. Yeah, this looks spectacular. This is the hydrogen fueling depot we've always wanted. Yeah. And let's see what we've got on board. I think we should have enough construction components to finish that up. And look at that, the reactor's online. We did it. Obviously, the Soul Strider still does not have a gravity generator. I don't think it needs one. Let's go to refinery. Yeah, look at that. Doing some refinery stuff. We've got more solar generation in addition to that. All right, let's go ahead and get these things set up. So now that we've killed both of our... Yeah, now that we've killed both of our things, let's go into here. This should be airtight now. It is. I can breathe. And I can do this right here. I can go... what can I do? I can say hello, Quantum Tater. Oh, nope. I'm dumb. Hold on. Yeah. All right. Now, let's do this. This is Solar Controller 2. Perfect. So we need to go here. We need to say we want you to have Solar Rotor 2, Solar Hinge 2, and Solar Camera 2. And then we click always point at the sun on, check. And then here, same thing. We go here, we do Solar Hinge 1. Nope, I'm sorry, Solar Rotor 1. I'm gonna rename that guy. Actually, I can do that now. Maybe I can do that now. Give me a second. Soul Rotor. Is it just... Alright, so Solar Roller 1... Maybe. Rotor 1, Solar Hinge 1, I'll add the 1 to that. Assign camera, Solar Camera. And we can go here and do Solar Cam. We just want to make it as clear as possible. Solar Cam 1, and then Solar Hinge. Right here, and do 1. And then it should be good. Get out of here. Fly out. Whoop. Hey, look at that. It's working. We are generating some juice. Perfect. What else? Check the other side. Check in the other... Where's my other side? Forgive me, apparently I don't know where anything's at here. I'm terrible about the, there it is. So that's one side. So the other side should be over here. And it won't be pointing directly. Oh, it will be pointing at the sun. Perfect. Look at that. And that's obviously the antenna. Now let's go here really quick. So we're going to do two things. We're going to probably cut our ore detector range down to 600. It doesn't need to be 1250, 600. And we're probably going to go, and then the other thing we're going to do is we're going to turn it off because there's no reason to have it on. It's the same with you, buddy. You probably don't need to be turned on right now. All right. Look at that, guys. We got ourselves a little HUD. Our fuel depot is ready to cook. I'm going to build a docking station. I think I'm going to build a dock off of this thing for the rock box so that we can build a drop ship. But that's going to happen next time because we have burned many, many hours looking for freaking ore. And that, it was just not my favorite, if I'm being honest. What kind of... We already got the screenshot of going through the cave. I think that's more important here. But, yeah. You know what? Maybe it's not more important. Let's go grab here. Let's do this. Okay, we got the fuel depot up and running. You know, I have a better idea for a screenshot here. Maybe. One where I'm not suffocating. Yeah. Well, potentially suffocating. Oh, goodness. I'm going to run into everything. Perfect. Do that. Thank you. Go up here. So what I could do for the base stuff, I can say, what are they called? They're called spotlights. Lights. Flood. They're called floodlights, guys. Flood lights. So if we do... Floodlight, 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 floodlight. Okay, we'll do fuel depot flood lights. And then I can go here and click this button and I can say fuel depot floodlights. One of these. Toggle on off. Boop. Boop. Yeah, perfect. Alright, guys. So that, let's do this. Let's grab our camera really quick. Where's our camera at? I press F7 to get it there. Slow it down to make sure I don't zoom past my face. Alright, maybe. I was going to try to do something clever, but I don't think cleverness is going to work in this round, so let's find out if it will. Alrighty, guys. So we did it. We finally found some uranium. That took a long time. I'm not even kidding. I think I have over an hour and a half of footage that I'm just going to cut through, including downloading the mod. So, what did we do? We finished our second solar array. It's now tracking the sun. Set up properly inside this control center. We set up so the base, the fuel depot's projector was set up and is actively projecting, which is fun and nice and all of those things. I'm considering the base ideas. I think you're right. We should build maybe some refinery depots specifically for stuff like maybe the uranium, things of that nature. And then what else? Yeah, we found uranium. I guess that's the big thing. We found all the resources, honestly. We have every resource we could possibly need has been located in space. And then we can also take a ship down to surface if we needed to. So yeah, we freaking did it, guys. I appreciate you guys coming along for this. If you enjoyed this episode, you know what to do. Please subscribe, little bell notification, so you don't miss an episode. As always, comment down below. I should have this episode out for Wednesday. Like I said, it's being recorded much earlier than normal, and I might post a special Saturday episode just messing with projector blocks because they confound me, and I feel like they probably confound other people as well. But anyways, if any of that happens, you'll see it here first, and I am going to have a hiccup really quick. Excuse me. I will catch you guys... Oh, nope, I'm messing it up, see? I will catch you later, taters, and let's see if we can wave. Yep, sure can. Alright, guys. Bye.